All right, welcome back to the ninth. Wow, never thought there'd be one, let alone nine. Installment of Channeling with Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain. As usual, same rules apply. I don't know what's going to be said. I know the topic is love. I'm going to ask up front, to get this message out, I need subscribers. Will you please, gratefully, subscribe? Thank you. It's appreciated. Share this. If you know somebody who needs the help, share it. Only they're ready to come through. And basically, like it. Thumbs up. Moves it up in the algorithm. Be grateful. Grateful that you're here. I'm thankful, and I love you. Guess we'll talk about love in some form or fashion. All right, here goes. Love you. Welcome back. We are here, Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain. We are here channeling through Josh. We love Josh. Why? Because he allows us to channel. If Josh did not want us to channel, we would not be channeling through Josh. It is all his choice, just like your universe is your choice. What do you choose? Do you choose love in your universe? And if so, how do you express and accept love in your universe? Are you unconditional with your love? Do you accept people and their universe and treat it with love? If somebody comes to you and says something that might be off color or different to you, do you still love that person, or are you now judging that person instead? It is truly your choice. Again, all of this is your choice. It is what you choose to create. When you complain about your life, stop. Take a look in your universe. Have you done the homework? My universe is, : have you written anything out? I'm going to give it one more video before we go to the next. I am sure that if you've watched these videos, you probably have not written it out because while you want to make changes, it's just too much to write it out, or you don't have the time, or whatever it might be. But you'll still complain that you want to make changes. I love how you are a duality in yourself. But I digress. What do you carry? Who are you? Who do you want to be? What do you express? Are you loving or are you not? When you project love, when you accept love, when you love your spouse, love your children, love your family, or just love your neighbor, how do you love your family, your spouse, your children, and your neighbor? Is it unconditional? Regardless what they say, you still love them. Regardless how they behave, you still have a love for them. Regardless what they do with their time, you have a love for them. Regardless of what religion they might project, or what thoughts or theories or things they might state that do not vibrate with you, do you still love them? Can you love them unconditionally? Even if you are pro this and they are anti that, and you are anti this and they are pro that, can you still love them unconditionally because they are still you, just mirrors of you showing you what you need to grow with in yourself to begin with? Can you still love them even if you do not vibrate exactly with them? Can you allow them to be who they are, as they choose to be, as they feel for themselves in their own universe, without judgment? Can you do that? That is the question. That is love. If you judge somebody, you are no longer loving. You are controlling. You are stating, what you are doing does not work for me, so I am going to state that you are incorrect. How dare you? They're not incorrect for themselves. Maybe for you, it's something you would not do, but that is fine. But you have no right to disrespect somebody else for doing what they choose to do with free will in their universe. That is not loving. Are you seeing these things? You are making these choices. These choices are all yours. Your universe can be love or it can be hate or anger. It is all what you choose. It all goes to the greater field. The more of you that project love, the better your field is. It is more love. The more of you that project hate and anger, the more hate and anger you see on earth. It is all what you choose. Do you see this? I'm asking you. Do you see this? Can you look into your universe? Can you please slow down and look into your universe? And see what you need to see to make those changes. You can make these changes. You are not incapable of changing. This time Josh has brought water. Hopefully he will not be dehydrated. What we are saying is really quite simple. You are Grand Source Love. You are Grand Source Love on earth. Why would you not want to carry yourself as Grand Source Love? If you weigh the two, if you act in an angry manner, and then you act in a loving manner, the difference between the two in your body is tremendous. Have you not felt that? When you're angry, do you not feel weighted down? Do you not feel heavy? Do you not feel, I am angry. I'm just a big ball of anger. And you sit there in that anger, and it weighs you down. It carries you into this lump. But if you are loving, you are free. You are open. In some cases, you might even feel inside yourself like you weigh nothing. Have you ever had that experience? If you are angry, you have not, because you weigh heavy. Everything feels heavy. But if you are of love, you might find that within you, you are as light as a feather. You are floating through your day, and you might even truly feel that. It is all your choice. You create your universe, but you complain about it, but then do nothing when you have tons of ways through these videos, through other channelers, through other channels on YouTube, through books, through just sitting in silence, which is really your best answer, because then we can come through, because you have slowed down, and we can speak with you, and you can get the answers that you need if you listen through your heart and not your head and your egos, and your super egos, and your wants and desires. Can you do that? Can you slow down from your wants, needs, and desires for just a moment? Put those to the curb, so to speak, on the side, and breathe. Let's all do so. If you're watching this video, breathe with Saint Germain just for a moment. Please. Breathe through your nose. Hold it. And breathe out. We're not asking for much. If you just become conscious of how you breathe, you can slow down. And then you can start to become love. You can come from a place of love because you're stepping out of your ego and you're racing lives. Part of your issue is that you are racing through your lives. You do not give credence to the presence, which is your present. You are here, but you are already in your mind there. So while you are at the dentist, you are already thinking about what you are going to have for dinner. But yet you have not even completed your day. The dentist is still at 8 o'clock in the morning. Can you slow down and just be at the dentist? Be grateful you're at the dentist. If you are at the dentist appointment at 8 a.m. and you are thinking about your dinner, you have lost the gratitude and your presence for just the fact that you are in the side of the world that gives you the ability to go to a dentist. If you are in certain spots in this world, you do not have a dentist to go to. Can you not see how grateful you are? How lucky you are. Can you not see that? Can you not feel that? Feeling that gratitude will open up for more experiences that some of those universes out there don't even have access to. But you must find that gratitude first. So if you are at the dentist at 8 a.m. thinking about your dinner but not being present, you are missing your present. Yes, the drill might not be something you want to be present for. Ha, ha, ha. But nonetheless, be grateful, for there are many who have no access and no teeth. So be loving to yourself. Be loving. If you're afraid of the dentist, be grateful that you are there. Be loving to your dentist. Why? Because not everyone has a dentist. But you're missing your presence. Be where you are in your universe. Love those who are supporting you. This dentist at 8 a.m. is there for you, to support you, to help you have the most beautiful smile. This is all set up for you. This is your universe. Be grateful. Love everybody within. If they help you, you help them. While the dentist is fixing your teeth, you are putting food on the dentist's table through your services. It's a mutual exchange. Love him for that. Love her for that. Love them for that. Be grateful. But do not construe your times while sitting at one spot daydreaming about some other portion of your life. You are missing out. You are never where you are. That is not loving to yourself. You are being in another universe while you're in your own universe. You are spinning up another universe that doesn't even exist in a thought of what might be in a space and time that you are not currently in, but yet you actually are. But in Earth time, because it's linear, you are not actually there. Be present. It'll change your universe. You can then see what you are doing. You can then have choice. You can hand on heart and feel what your body and your soul together might want, and work conjunctively as one instead of against each other with ego and heart fighting each other to take control. It is up to you what you choose to do. But it is very simple if you just choose to slow down. When you love each other, are you loving somebody because they X, Y, and Z for you? Or are you loving somebody because they exist? They are giving your universe space in your universe by choice. Are you not loving that? That could be anybody you come across. Keep this in mind. Even the police officer. If you send love to the police officer who, yes, is giving their space and their time in your universe, even if you were speeding and you were rightfully pulled over because that is the law, still love that police officer. They pick up on these frequencies. If you give them hate, don't you think he's going to write you that ticket versus that warning? But if you come off and say, I am so sorry, officer, you are correct, I was speeding. You know, I am completely wrong. You might get that warning. And be loving about it. He is just doing, or she is just doing their jobs. Why do you treat those people? What do you give to your universe, to those who come into your universe, to those who service you? Are you, for example, giving a gift to your letter carrier, for example? When your letter carrier trudges through the snow and the rain every day for you to get your mail, and it's not really so they could put bread on their table, but nonetheless, they have the importance of bringing you your bills, your mail. If you do not get your bills, you come home and find your power turned off. That is no fun. Do you love them? Do you treat them with the same respect, or are they just a service person in your universe? They just deliver the mail. They are just a mailman. They don't mean any. Without that mailman, your car would be repossessed if you get a paper bill. Without that mailman, your house could be foreclosed upon if you were not receiving your mortgage statements, if you received them by mail. Do you understand what's going on? This is all a reciprocal universe. Love your people who help you. Do you give tips to the people in your universe at Christmas time? It is not about giving, but at the same time, it's about showing love. It always should be about showing love, but at Christmas, we all misconstrued everything about it, but just show love at this point. Do you show love to those who have helped you in your universe? Do you give a gift to the letter carrier or to your hairstylist? Do you say, I appreciate that you have created this universe of my hair? Here is a gift. Thank you for being a gift to my universe. Do you do these things? Who do you want to be? What do you want to create? We are keeping this on a simple level at now. It's going to get much deeper at some point. But are you not seeing? What you spin up and gin up, you get up. If you help somebody else and are of love, if somebody comes to you and says, I need help. I have not eaten all day, and you have bought a $35 sandwich, as we stated in the previous video. Are you going to be of love and help that individual? Are you going to stand there and squirm, knowing that you're squirming because you know that in your heart you should help, but in your mind you're going, I got to get away from this person. They just want my money. I need to run. Where do you think that money came from? It's not your money. The money comes from the universe. You work for it. You put the energy in and it comes back. It is not given to you. It is an energy exchange. What happens if you took that money in love and gave it in exchange to somebody for nothing? Do you not think that you would gain it back even larger? It is all your choice what universe you create to create the larger universe on your planet. It can be of love or it can be of hate. You can ignore the people who are coming to you because they see the light in you and asking for your help. It'll dim your light to say no. Do keep that in mind. As we do these acts to the larger field that are hurting to others, that are hurting to yourself. When you say, I hate myself, for example, when you say, I hate you, we dim the universal field just a little bit. You do realize that because you are sending that up. It erases some of the positive light. Can we bring more light into the universal field and lift it up? It is all your choice. What are you doing? How are you creating your universe? What are you saying? What are you spinning up? Is it love? If somebody asks you for $5 for a sandwich, are you in love? And say, yes, here's 10. Get yourself something better. I know my universe takes care of me. And by giving somebody else $10 to your universe, I will get 15 in return. That gives me another 5 to give away. And I am square. Do you not see how these things work? If you choose to flow. That is the thing. You stand in your out of the flow and let your ego push and pull your universe. That is not loving to yourself. You are creating dramas and traumas, trying to push and pull your universe. You are no director of your own show. The flow is your director. You are to create an intention, release, send it, and watch it return. But once you release, you're supposed to let go because you are creating it. You are the source of your universe, so you would create it. Why would you doubt that you would create it? Any doubt breaks that creation. So don't doubt yourself. Let it go. Walk away. Move on. What's the next project? It'll come back to you. Why? Because you would not have any other choice then. You stated it. You threw it out there. You did not make any other waves to it. It'll come back. It is a reciprocating field. It is all your choice. So are you reciprocating with love and lifting the field up, bringing it up? Or are you bringing the field down? Because as you bring the field down, it brings that field down around you too. You are bringing your own field down. But if you are acting in love, you are pushing out your field in love and expanding your universe. But if you are acting in anger, you are contracting your universe. It is truly your choice what you want. But when your universe gets smaller and smaller and smaller, and your choices are less and less and less, and you'll get angrier and angrier, do you not think you are spinning that on your own? If you just let go and say, whoo, maybe I've been in a space. I do not want this energy anymore. Let me look into my universe. My universe is : and write it out. You might be able to simply see where you are making choices that are bringing your universe down upon you. And then you can erase those choices, figure it out, to opposite those choices. If you are acting in anger, start acting in love. These are things that are quite simple. You just have to remember two things. You are not the stories that are holding you down. Some of these are based on your stories that you feed to yourself. That doesn't even exist. But I digress. This is not love. None of this is love. You are just dervishing around, this way and that. Is these the results that you want? Are the results that you want that you are standing at the precipice of war? Real war. Big war. Do you want this? Are these the results that you want? This is a result of the energetic field. This is the result of your energetic field. This is the result of you allowing 2000 plus to control to throw stuff into the grander energetic field that make you listen to them and creates a delusion within the grander energetic field. Are you going to take their delusions and illusions that they are throwing into the grander energetic field, or are you going to ground into your heart and stop reading the media and the television? Are you going to listen for yourself what's correct? Are you going to discern? Are you going to love yourself enough to investigate the magazine owners? The person who is writing the article within the magazine and their bent. Are you going to love yourself enough to do so? You get concerned about what you eat. Why are you not concerned about what you consume in here and in here? Why? You will read this and that and watch this CNN or that news network or this news network or whatever you are watching. You are not discerning any of it. So it is now becoming you, and you are becoming that, which is bringing the energetic field down upon yourself. When you go, I don't have enough money, could it be a part of that statement that you are creating your own universe by stating I don't have enough money? So if you state that and truly believe that and walk away from that statement, otherwise you will not have enough money. But you are also, through all the negatives that you are seeing in your universe, through the wars, the laughing at the man or woman who slips on the ice. If you are watching these things, if you are watching misery and trauma and drama, you are bringing your field down upon you. You are lowering the love that is coming out of you. What are you going to create? What universe will you bring to yourself? What will you be bringing to the larger energetic field, the grand source love? You will be bringing grand source anger. You won't be in the violet flame, you will be creating a violent flame. Are these the things that you want? Are these the things that you want to create? No. If anybody asked you directly, what kind of universe do you want? You would say, a loving one, a peaceful one. Why are you not creating that then? Look at your universe. You are creating an unloving universe, an unpeaceful universe. You're dovishing through. Everybody's dovishing into everybody else. And then when we bang into each other, you're getting angry at each other. This is not going to work. This is not love. Love should be, hi, I apologize. I am not trying to crash into your universe. How can I be of help to your universe? Maybe you could help my universe. We are all here. We all make the choice to either push each other down or lift each other up as one. The grander energies right now, while the love is growing, are still very kilted to bringing each other down. We must learn that you are the same person that you persecute, that you laugh at, that you make fun of. When you are making fun of somebody, you are only finding that fault within yourself, covering it up by making fun of them. It is your choice. You can lie to yourself all day, or you can love each other. It is what you choose to do. Continuing to lie to each other. Favor to the human race. For a race that lives in denial, that it It is not creating what it wants. It is creating a universe, a grander source love universe that is not full of source love, but is full of source anger. If humanity wants to live in the violent flame, it certainly has a choice to do so. But what will you state when you are up there, back in your ethereal body, when you are free of this trauma body, fleshy trauma body, when you are free of it? What do you want to have contributed? What do you want to say your legacy was? Your energy will remain. What you put into the grand source field when you are no longer here still remains in the grand source field. What do you want to be part of? The Earth experiment is just love. The experiment was quite simple. We were just going to put a being of love on planet Earth. It is source. Once it remembers that it is source, it is powerful. It is quite simple. But you convoluted all of it into your egos and your stories, your programming. You allow yourself so much programming. You do not stop to see what you are even reading, listening to. I keep stating these things because they are the most important things. If you do not pay attention to what you are feeding yourself, you eat yourself alive. When your life is not going the way you want, are you doing an inventory? Are you loving yourself to slow down and inventory yourself? I'm hammering on these things because you need to make those changes. The only way you can make those changes is to slow down. Where is the humanity's love? Why? Why would you spend so much on one machine? You spend this money, you send it to the ether, and poof, you create this big machine of war. You could house thousands, if not hundreds of people, if not thousands, there we go, with one of your machines of war. Why do you let your 2,000 plus people create these machines of war? Why are you not demanding that money be spent to house people who have no place to live, to feed people who are eating dirty cabbage and spoiled rice? Why? I am not here to chastise. I am here to show where you are out of balance. And it starts where you are out of balance, where you are not loving, where you are not bringing love to the grander source field, where you are not acting in love to yourself, where you are projecting love as love that has to be conditional. Love is never conditional. Source does not love you any other way than Source can, with pure love intention, nothing more. You are the same. It flows into your heart. That same Source love, that what powers you. You make that choice to turn that off, to ignore that love that is flowing into you. If you slow down, you would feel that love. For that love is you. That is what is you. That is how you are. That is who you are. That is what you are. You are not the fleshy body, you are the love. But because you do not slow down, you ignore the love that is flowing through you and attached to the fleshy body, the trauma body. And then every story, everything that happens, the flat tire you talk about 20 years later. Or the man who cut you off at the grocery store that you're still discussing 6 months later. These are all your choices. Are you not seeing that? Do not attach to those. You are not that. You are Grand Source Love. The Beatles were correct. Love is all you need because that is all you are. If you all acted in love, your universe would be way grander than what it is now. And your grander universe, oh my gosh, and your creations and your cities would not be in disrepair. The universe, the grand universe, is reflected in what you see on your planet. Do you not realize that what is being sent to the grand source loving field, whether it be love or your anger or your fears or your concerns about somebody's color, or whatever game you are playing in the field of earth, whatever game you are playing into, when you send those energies up into the field, into the grand love field, that is what becomes your earth as well. That is what you see. So when your cities are in disrepair, when you have 10 cities building up, when you have feces on your city streets because you are not loving enough to allow somebody to use the bathroom, why do you think these things are happening? Because you are sending these energies into your field. The field is replicating into your universe. It becomes what you are sending out. So if you're not sending love to the grand source field, but you are sending anger and fears and hatred and worries and division, you are going to have a universe, an earth in 3D, in the modeling that is going to be very, 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 very not loving. When your cities are crumbling, why is that? Are you sending love to your universe? No, you are not. So your cities do not look like love anymore. Your weather is out of control. Why? Because you are not sending love. You are sending anger. The earth is a reciprocating field. If its main occupants are angry, it's going to react. It's going to be off kilter. Do you not see that? If we sent love, do you not think we would have more peace on this earth, even in weather? If we are more angry, we will have more hurricanes. We will have more tornadoes. If we are more loving, we will have more 78 degrees and sunny days. It is all your choice. It is a completely reciprocating field. The more angry we get, the more wars we have. We gin this up. We keep spinning ourselves in the circle. The more loving we have, the less poverty we have. It's all your choice. What do you want to create? What do you want to see on your planet? You have to take responsibility as well. You are part of the solution or you're part of the problem. What energies are you putting out? Are you putting out love? You are part of the solution. Are you angry all the time? Are you concerned? Are you telling people how to live? Are you trying to take care of your wants and desires and pushing people out of the way to get them? Then you are part of the problem and you are bringing the universe down. Again, duality, up and down goes our field. More of us can stay in love, the more we can lift up, the more humanity can grow. But it is all your choice. You are not choosing that, and you are on the precipice of choosing the grand angry field. If you want to create source love field into the grand angry field, you can choose that. We are close. Those of you who are of love and are source love walking on earth that know who they are. It is your responsibility as knowing that you are source love to make sure that you are sending that love to the field. Please, we are not stating what you need to do, but make sure that when you are meditating, that you are sending that love out. That when you see somebody who may not be having the best day, that you give them a hug. It is our job as the workers of the light, of the love, your job to bring that love up. It is your job to walk in and carry that love because you know that you are source love on earth. The more people that act and know that they are source love on earth will bring up those who do not know that they are source love on earth to get closer to realizing that they are source love on earth. Does that make sense? It is not complicated. It is all your choice. What we want to state in this discussion of love, there will be more, but in this discussion of love, it is real simple. Are you loving yourself and your universe? In order for your universe to be of love, you must love yourself first. Everything, every bit of love that you want in your world starts from loving yourself. If you do not love yourself, if you do not act in love with yourself, your universe cannot reflect love. At least the love that you truly want. It may reflect a conditional love, a love that you might have to do work to receive, a love that is out of balance with what you really want. But if you do not have balance within yourself, you cannot receive that love. Everything reciprocates. So, if you want love, the kind of love you really want, then you must be that love yourself. If you want the kind of relationship, the grand love, then you must realize that you are that grand love within you first. When you take anger into relationships, you breed more anger. When you have children and you program them with anger, you are programming more anger into your universe. Please slow down and realize what you are doing, what you are creating in your universes, into the grand source universe of love, the universal love field. Please realize that. I'm going to ask you for the last time. Although this may come up in videos down the line, we do not have any intentions, Josh. We're speaking to Josh and to you, who we are grateful that you are here. And yes, Josh was correct. If you do subscribe and watch, the miracles will happen. They will happen to you because we are weaving something for you. We are weaving an instruction manual on how to live in your universe and how to lift up the grand universal field and stop bringing it down upon yourself. But I digress. What we are asking you to do is slow down, be love, see that. What are you creating? Do your homework. My universe is, and not what you want or think it's loving. Is your universe loving? What do you do? Do you give money to somebody who asked you? Or do you fumble around in your pockets and walk away? Do you not worry if somebody's late with their TPS reports? What do you do? Are you loving in your universe? Be honest about yourself. Don't write it if you are not. We lie to ourselves all the time. Stop lying to yourself and write down what is true. No, I am not loving in my universe. Well, there you go. I am rude to homeless people. I am what? I am egotistical, or I am stuck in my ego as I post selfies all the time. Whatever that might be, write it down. We are asking you to write these things down. We want you to see your universe. You cannot change your universe if you do not see your universe. Nobody. I can't say nobody, but there are not a lot of people looking into their universes on a daily basis. If we looked into our universes and saw what are we creating, what are we generating, we can change the human field. We can change it to love. We can all step into the violet flame. There are those 2 videos from Archangel Raphael, Kelly, on Josh's channel. We are asking you to watch one or the other one. One will take you to my violet flame through the chair. The other one will take you to my violet flame by sitting on a cushion. Either way, I will bring that violet flame to you, swirl it around you, and free you. Free up your energies. It is still your job to do your work, but I will free up those energies and help push those energies through you, so that you can see what is in your universe and what you are creating and bringing to the grand source field. Remember when you shuffle off and your energetic form and you look back, do you want to regret? I could have. I was in space to do so, but I did not bring love to the grand source field. Love is all there really is. So do your homework. See your universe. See what is stuck to your dense trauma body that is blocking you from being of love. See where you can release these things. Have trust in your universe. And be of love when you can. If you just slow down, do you see this theme? We're going to keep repeating this theme because it's important. If you all slow down, look into your universe, and act from your heart space, everything changes. And with that, that's where we will stop tonight. The changes are happening within you if you are watching these. Slowly, that violet flame is starting to churn within you. Do these things though. I am going to make a statement. These are things we would like to see done. When you wake up in the morning, are you grateful? Step your feet onto the ground and say thank you. Watch what happens. Josh had a really good idea. When your universe is not showing you love, maybe it's showing you anger or frustration. Stop. Slow down. Speak out loud. Put your hand on your heart. Say it through your mind. It does not matter. Mumble it. More love, please. More love. Let's switch this anger to more love. You are in your universe. It reciprocates. You want more love. You're asking for more love. You put it out there. You ask nothing more. It will come back to you with more love. So we are asking you to do just these few things. You can always write a gratitude list as well. Some of you are so ungrateful. Did you take your clothes to the river and bang them on the rock to wash them? I'll leave it at that. When you go to your fridge for your ready food. We love you. We are Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain, and we have channeled. And we love you, and we want you to be your best. We want your universe to be so amazingly full of love that we can do nothing but surprise you with more love, more abundance. You have to trust and learn that you are the one creating your universe. What do you want your universe to be? In order for it to be something, you have to know what it is currently. Please do the homework. It is not hard. It might take you 20 minutes. If you do not have 20 minutes, we must talk a little further. You are now in denial of wanting to change, probably. It is not the 20 minutes. We love you. We will talk again tomorrow, where we will talk about more love and how love and disunity are fighting each other on your planet. Have a good night. Hug each other. And remember, when you look in the mirror, you are everybody who looks in a mirror. You are the same energy. You harm yourself, you harm the field, you harm the grand energy. Love you. Releasing transmission. 4323. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Grateful. Sorry for the coughing. That's kind of part of it sometimes. I gotta hydrate up beforehand. We'll figure it out. But I'm grateful. This love thing's going to go for a minute, I have a feeling. But yeah, at this point, I don't think it's not going to be nightly. Unless, or daily somehow. I guess we could channel in the day, but it seems to work better at night. Like when I get off work, it's like, they're banging at me. I can feel it in my heart, like, good channel, good channel, good channel, good channel. It's really, like I can literally feel this energy, like, go channel, where are you? We're looking for you. Are you there? It's really kind of cool. But yeah, so I don't know. But so I don't know. I love you. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. And if you just come upon this one, these are threads. So all these videos meet and they roll into each other. So start from number 1 and work your way up. It's a story. It's going to be a book or something. I have just this feeling something's coming from this. I don't know. Just grateful. Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain love you. And it is true. If you do subscribe and you do watch, miracles will happen to you. Nothing else you'll change from watching this. Love you. See you tomorrow. Remember, you create your own universe. You create the larger universe by creating your universe.